The gas station on the edge of the desert highway was the kind of place people stopped only if they had to. One flickering light buzzed above the pumps. The air smelled of fuel and dust, and the evening wind carried the low growl of engines. Long before the riders appeared, one by one heavy motorcycles rolled in, chrome glinting, leather jackets creaking as their riders dismounted. They were loud without trying to be. Men carved by miles of road, scars hidden under denim and ink. Laughter echoed as they joked among themselves, stretching stiff backs, lighting cigarettes, owning the space without effort. And then, standing near the soda machine, half hidden in shadow, was a teenage girl who didn't belong in that picture at all. She was small, maybe 17, her shoulders slightly hunched against the cold. What drew their attention wasn't her face, it was the jacket. An oversized black leather biker jacket hung off her frame like borrowed armor. The sleeves too long, the leather cracked and faded with age. It looked ridiculous on her, and one of the bikers laughed before he even thought about it. "Hey kid," he called out, grinning. "You rob a biker museum or something?" The others turned, eyes landing on her, smirks spreading. "That thing weighs more than you," another joked. "Careful, you'll tip over." Their laughter wasn't violent, just careless, the kind that comes easy when you think you're untouchable. The girl said nothing. She stared at the concrete, fingers gripping the zipper, knuckles pale. Silence only encouraged them. "Trying to look tough?" someone added. "Halloween came early?" The laughter rose again, bouncing off metal and glass, until suddenly it didn't. One biker stopped mid-chuckle, his face draining of color as his eyes focused on something on the jacket, a small patch stitched crookedly over the girl's heart, barely visible in the dim light. A skull with angel wings. Beneath it, faded words every rider there recognized instantly. Iron Legend MC, Fallen Riders. The laughter died like an engine cut without warning. Cigarettes lowered, smiles vanished. One man slowly removed his sunglasses. Another swallowed hard. A tall biker with a gray beard stepped forward, boots heavy against the concrete, his voice calm but different now. "Where did you get that jacket?" he asked. The girl looked up for the first time. Her eyes weren't afraid. They were tired. "It was my father's," she said quietly. "He passed away last year." The words landed hard. The bearded biker's jaw tightened. What was his road name? There was a pause, like she was deciding whether to trust them. Then she said it. "Raven." The world seemed to shrink. One biker whispered, "No way." Another shook his head slowly. "Raven saved my life in Nevada," someone said. "Pulled me out of a wreck when my bike was on fire," another added. The bearded biker exhaled, eyes shining. "He rode beside me for 15 years, he said." The girl's voice trembled now. "He told me bikers look scary," she said, "but they protect their own. He said if I ever felt alone, I should wear this." The biggest removed his gloves and knelt in front of her. They offered pieces of themselves, a patch, a ring, a chain, placing them gently in her hands. "For Raven," they said. "For our brother." Engines roared again moments later, but not in arrogance. This time it was purpose. They escorted her home, forming a shield of steel around her small borrowed bike, headlights cutting through the night like guardians. Neighbors watched in disbelief as the convoy stopped in front of a modest house. The girl dismounted, clutching her jacket. The bearded biker knelt again. "You're family now," he told her. Before leaving, they stitched a new patch onto her jacket under the old one. Iron Legend, family forever. As the engines faded into the distance, the girl stood taller, wrapped not just in leather but in legacy, and the road remembered Raven through her. If this story moved you, reminded you not to judge by appearances, or made you believe in respect and brotherhood again, subscribe to the channel, because every story here carries a lesson, and the next one might stay with you even longer.